Yeah. Not this one. Sorry. Okay. So Anantastasmi Nagana Varuno Yadasamaham Pitranamare Chasmi Yama Sanyatama Sanyamatama. Can you read?
Of the many hooded Nagas, I am Ananta, and among the aquatics and the demigod Varuna of the departed ancestors, I am Aryama, and among the dispensers of law, I am Yama, the lord of death. Among the many hooded Naga serpents, Ananta is the greatest, and as is the demigod Varuna among the aquatics. They both represent Krishna. There is also a planet of Pitta's ancestors presided over by Aryama, who represents Krishna. There are many living entities who give punishment to the miscreants, and among them, Yama is the chief. Yama is situated in the planet near the earthly planet. After death, those who are very sinful are taken there, and Yama arranges different kinds of punishments for them.
Ananta is the greatest. Okay. Prahladaschasmi Daityanam Kala Kalyatamaham Mriganam Cha Mrigendroham Vanate Yascha Pachimam.
Among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlad. Among subduers, I am Time. Among beasts, I am the lion. And among birds, I am Garuda. Diti and Aditi are two sisters. The sons of Aditi are called Adityas, and the sons of Diti are called Daityas. All the Adityas are devotees of the Lord, and all the Daityas are atheistic. Although Prahlad was born in the family of Daityas, he was a great devotee from his childhood. Because of his devotional service and godly nature, he is considered to be the representative of Krishna. There are many subduing principles, but time wears down all things in the material universe and so represents Krishna. Of the many animals, the lion is the most powerful and ferocious, and of the million varieties of birds, Garuda, the bearer of Lord Vishnu, is the greatest.
This is saying among the subduers some time. Kala Kalayata Maham. So time destroys everything. And Prahlad Maharaj is great soul because of his devotional service. And he represents Krishna. One thing time does not destroy, that is ignorance. They say. But ignorance can be destroyed only by devotional service. Yes. Pavana Pavatamasmi Rama Shastra Vritamaham Shanamakara. Shanamakarasyasmi. Protasamasmi Janavi.
Of purifiers, I am the wind. Of the wielders of weapons, I am Rama. Of fishes, I am the shark. And of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges. Of all the aquatics, the shark is one of the greatest and is certainly the most dangerous to man. Thus, the shark represents Krishna.
What is the meaning of wielders of weapon?
Those that hold the weapon.
Oh, okay. Wind is considered purifying agent. It's a nice wind flowing that purifies. Atmosphere, yeah. Wind, sunlight, they're considered purifying. Water. Sargana mandirastasya madhyam marjuna adhyatma vidya vidyana vada pravadatamaham.
Of all creations, I am the beginning and the end and also the middle, O Arjuna. Of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, and among logicians, I am the conclusive truth. Among the created manifestations, the first is the creation of total material elements. As explained before, the cosmic manifestation is created and conducted by Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, and Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. And then again, it is annihilated by Lord Shiva. Brahma is a secondary creator. All these agents of creation, maintenance, and annihilation are incarnations of the material qualities of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, He is the beginning, the middle, and the end of all creation. For advanced education, there are various kinds of books of knowledge, such as the four Vedas, the six supplements, the Vedanta Sutra, the books of logic, books of religiosity, and the Puranas. So, altogether, there are 14 divisions of books of education. Of these, the book which represents Adhyatma Vidya, spiritual knowledge in particular, the Vedanta Sutra represents Krishna. Among logicians, there are different kinds of arguments. Supporting one's argument with evidence that also supports the opposing side is called Jalpa. Merely trying to defeat one's opponent is called Vedanta. But the actual conclusion is called Vada. This conclusive truth is the representation of Krishna.
Among logicians, there are different kinds of arguments. Supporting one's argument with evidence, they also support the opposing side is called Jalpa. Or supporting one's argument with evidence that also support the opposing side. It's called Jalpa. Merely trying to defeat one's opponent is called Vitanda. But the actual conclusion is called Vada. Its concluded truth is a revelation of Krishna. Because Vedas have so many varieties of knowledge, in that Adhyatma Vidya, the spiritual knowledge which is talking about, because there are Karma Kanda section, many things are there. Books of religiosity, books of knowledge, logic. 14 divisions of books of education. All these books, which represent Adhyatma Vidya, spiritual knowledge, represents Krishna. Aksharanam karosmi ganda samasikasya cha ahamevakshaya kalo dhataham vishwato mukhaha.
Of letters, I am the letter A, and among compound words, I am the dual compound. I am also inexhaustible time, and of creators, I am Brahma.
What is dual compound? It will come. Go ahead. Purport.
Akara, the first letter of the Sanskrit alphabet, is the beginning of the Vedic literature. Without Akara, nothing can be sounded. Therefore, it is the beginning of sound. In Sanskrit, there are also many compound words, of which a dual word, like Rama Krishna, is called Danva. In this compound, the words Rama and Krishna have the same form, and therefore the compound is called dual. Among all kinds of killers, time is the ultimate because time kills everything. Time is a representative of Krishna because in due course of time there will be a great fire and everything will be annihilated. Among the living entities who are created, Brahma, who has four heads, is the chief. Therefore, Therefore, he is a representative of the Supreme Lord Krishna.
Mm. That at the time of pralay, that fire inundates everything. So first water, it fills up with the water, then fire, eventually it comes like that. Just mentioned. First the water, I think it fills up the whole thing. Then eventually the fire. Many for a long duration of time it goes on. There is a description of pralay, but time destroys everything. Kills everyone. You can see all the people who are there on the planet right now after 100 years. Most of them will not be there. The whole thing will be killed. So this is how time destroys. But we take this life as all important. Mrityu sarvaharashyaham. It's important if you can practice Krishna consciousness. That perspective is important coming from life. But we consider all material details of this life as important. It's not having any importance. As everything material is destroyed. Mrityu sarvaharashyaham udbhavascha bhavishyataam कीर्तिस्त्रीर्वाक् चारिणारिणां स्मृतिर्मेधा दति क्षमा. Yes, ma'am.
I am the all-devouring death. I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. As soon as a man is born, he dies at every moment. Thus, death is devouring every living entity at every moment. But the last stroke is called death itself. And that death is Krishna. As for future development, all living entities undergo 6 basic changes. They are born, they grow, they remain for some time, they reproduce, dwindle, and finally they vanish. Of these changes, the first is the deliverance from the womb, and that is Krishna. The first generation is the beginning of all future activities. The 7 opulences listed, fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience, are considered feminine. If a person possesses all of them or some of them, he becomes glorious. If a man is famous as a righteous man, that makes him glorious. Sanskrit is a perfect language and is therefore very glorious. If after studying one can remember a subject matter, he is gifted with good memory, or smriti, and the ability not only to read many books on different subject matters, but to understand them and apply them when necessary is intelligence, meta, or another opulence. The ability to overcome unsteadiness is called firmness, or steadfastness, dhriti. And one is firmly qualified yet is humble and gentle, and when one is able to keep his balance both in sorrow and in ecstasy of joy, he has the opulence called patience. Shama. Shama.
Nice, the nice qualities are mentioned. So medha means ability. No, well, smriti. Smriti means after studying, one can remember a subject matter. He is gifted with a good memory or smriti. And the ability not only to read many books on different subject matters, but to understand them and apply them when necessary is intelligence. Hmm. First is to read, then to understand them and apply them when necessary in the method. The ability to overcome unsteadiness is called firmness or steadfastness. That is called dhriti. And when one is fully qualified, yet he is humble and gentle. And when one is able to keep his balance both in sorrow and in ecstatic joy, ecstasy of joy, he has the opulence called patience, shama. And what he says here, I am all different and I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. So when one is born, then he dies at every moment, just that it's devouring every divinity at every moment. So we are already in the mouth of the monkey crocodile. As for future development, all divinities undergo 6 basic changes. The born in the suffering. This is the first is deliverance from the womb. And that is represents, and that represents Krishna. But there is a doing the opposite. So I'll show you one video. You will like it. How we are all in the jaws of death. I don't know that I showed you before. You all can look at the screen in case you are not. Oh, it's not. Okay. Anyway, I think it is not a good law. I can try this. Neutron. Yeah. I'm sending. You can share Virat too. I'm sending you Virat too.
Okay, Prabhu.
You can send myself again. Okay. You want to see?
Yeah, it's visible now, Prabhuji.
Satellite only. You saw?
Yes, Prabhuji.
It is how we are in the jaws of death, every moment. But this looks like static, but every moment we are going inside more and more. Somebody is like half, somebody is 3/4. Somebody might be full, but he's thinking is okay. And he is trying to enjoy. This is how this the material world is like. Everybody is thinking he's safe. And you can read this one. Beautiful thing. Can you read this? You're able to see, no? I'm sharing the screen so I think you can see. Can you read this, Virat? No?
Yeah, that's readable.
Read.
Not by me, maybe someone.
Arya, you can read Hindi, you know how to read?
Read that? I can't read that.
Can't read Hindi.
Nah.
Arre. Okay. Srinivasan, you know Hindi? Poonam Mata, you want to read Hindi?
Yeah, I can read, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
जिस प्रकार सर्प के मुंह में पड़ा हुआ भी मेढक मच्छरों को ताकता रहता है, उसी प्रकार लोग काल रूप सर्प से ग्रस्त हुए भी अन्य भोगों को चाहते रहते हैं.
तो क्या मतलब है इसका?
That person is in the he is waiting in the death, but even then he just want to use desires of material things.
Even if frog is in the mouth of snake, but still he is thinking of how can I eat some mosquitoes. He is always anxious to eat some mosquitoes, even if when he is in the mouth of snake also. Same way, everybody is in the mouth of Kala Rupa, Kal Sarpa, that is death, Kal Rupa Sarpa, in the form of time. Everybody is getting devoured. But still the Jiva is trying to enjoy so many varieties of sense gratification. That is the complete. Nice, no? You got it now, Virat Prabhu?
Can you say that one more time?
Huh?
Wait, what did you say, Prabhu?
You got it?
Oh, yes.
Virat Prabhu, you got it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Srinivasan Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, great. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Let's pause here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Srinivasan Prabhu, you got somebody?